This is the test security training for campus testing coordinators for the school year 2021-2022. A separate security training will be published for campus personnel. In addition to this security training, please be sure to read the test manuals. Also, remember the District and Campus Coordinator resource, DCCR, is available on texasassessment.gov. The oath you will sign today after this training will apply to the state assessments STAR, STAR Alt 2, TELPAS, and TELPAS Alt, and is active through June 2022. What is the purpose of test security? We want to ensure we provide students with a fair and equal opportunity environment to perform their best where the results are meaningful and valid. We also have a responsibility to follow mandated instructions and procedures. Also, we must ensure secure documents are stored properly and shared only with the proper individuals. Finally, we will ensure that every person involved in assessments has been trained and signed a security oath. Secure test items and activities include online test tickets for STAR and TELPAS, STAR Alt 2 materials like image cards and test booklets, and TELPAS rating documents and calibration sessions. To ensure compliance, testing personnel must be trained on their obligations regarding confidentiality and test security and must sign an oath. Test administrators must understand how to actively monitor testing sessions and that procedures are followed. Finally, testing personnel must understand how to recognize and investigate reported incidents that could be violations of procedures or security. Now we will review testing irregularities. Testing irregularities are incidents resulting in a deviation from documented test procedures. The two types of testing irregularities are serious and procedural. Serious testing irregularities are serious violations in security or confidentiality that could result in the loss of a teaching certificate or a local reprimand. Please report serious irregularities or suspicions of serious irregularities to the district testing coordinator immediately. Procedural irregularities are minor errors or deviations from procedures and are not breaches in security or confidentiality. Please report any certain or possible procedural incidents to the district testing coordinator. Campus personnel should report any possible or confirmed incidents to the campus testing coordinator immediately. Both types of irregularities are reported to TEA. This chart shows us the types and number of procedural errors in Region 11 last school year, 2020-2021. The bottom row shows the number of irregularities in CISD last year. This is unusually high compared to previous years. Therefore, it is extremely important to ensure students and staff understand the serious nature of state assessments while maintaining security and following procedures. Common types of procedural errors are accommodation and accounting errors. In these examples from districts statewide, students were provided accommodations when they should not have been, or vice versa, or incorrect test booklets or answer documents. Other incidents include test booklets or answer documents being lost or left unattended and visible, or TELPAS holistic ratings being entered incorrectly. All of these errors could have been prevented with proper training and thorough reviewing of documentation. Other types of errors are eligibility errors and training errors. If a student is given a test in the wrong grade level, language, or should not be testing at all, this is an eligibility error. Training errors occur if personnel have not signed security oaths, have not been trained or properly trained, or did not complete radar or calibration training for TELPAS. Monitoring errors are easily preventable with thorough training. Test administrators should never leave the testing room unattended. Students should always be monitored during a break, should never remind students of testing strategies, always prepare the testing environment, read the test directions verbatim, complete a seating chart, and ensure students are given the correct amount of time to complete the test. Actively monitoring allows test administrators to ensure students are working in the correct area of the test, ensure that students work independently, prevent students using cell phones during a test, verify that students recorded answers properly, and confirm that students submitted the online test properly. Last year, Region 11 districts experienced 4 serious irregularities, one being in CISD. With proper training, this was preventable. Also, campus testing coordinators should use judgment when assigning test administrators. If you are uncertain that a person may not follow proper procedures during state assessments, please allow them to assist with assessments in a way that does not involve test security. Examples of serious violations of test security are assisting students with responses, tampering with or falsifying responses, viewing, duplicating, or recording secure content when unallowed, not allowing an eligible student to test, or failing to report an incident. Please call the district testing coordinator immediately if an incident may have occurred. Gather the statements from all involved before they leave school for the day. Investigate further. Apply a reprimand or call parents if it applies, and complete district documentation within 48 hours. Penalties of serious test violations could be to sanction the teaching certificate, a Class C misdemeanor, invalidating student results, or lowering an accreditation or accountability rating. You can see a couple of examples of previous incidents in which TEA ruled. Certificates were suspended for 1 or 2 years or revoked for cheating in some way. Please notify the district testing coordinator if you suspect any error has occurred. Now we will review how to prepare campus personnel for state assessments. In TexasAssessment.gov, the Learning Management System is a new platform that holds training videos for all roles in the assessment process. These are new videos built by TEA and are very thorough and informative. You can scan the QR code to go directly to the Learning Management Systems page. Participants should enter their email address, then select Test Administrator on this page. Then select Optional Supplemental STAR Trainings and hit Launch. These are 20 and 25 minutes long. The video will ask a few review questions but does not report a completion certificate. However, we may run a report of who accessed each training video and show the date it started and finished. No other information is given. You may choose to require the videos if you wish. At minimum, it is a very good idea that your staff view the monitoring video. Thank you for your attention today. Castleberry ISD takes test security seriously, so thank you for making this important as well. Please sign the oath of test security. Please read each statement and initial beside it. Then you will be asked to type your full name as a signature at the bottom. A copy of this oath will be sent to your email. You may pause this video for the QR code to remain on the screen.